So when your people in your panel is acting up, it can take your page down as well now. I don't know why TikTok has been doing that, but that's what they've been doing now.
It ain't just TikTok, I'll tell you that.
Oh, ain't Blaze. It don't help that Gloria and her Madagascar crew is reporting.
But for the haters, what's correct?
And Aries, let me tell you something. Carlos Shaver is one of my very, very dear friends, and he led the protest. I was on the legal team. The only thing I would do was every protest we had, I was there and I would tell them what they're allowed to do, like in the Galleria, all the rules, in Ross Bridges, in the hotels, everywhere we went. We had a team that would tell what you could do and what you could not do. Okay. But people do laugh at it. I mean,
Carlos even went to jail. Carlos went to jail for that protest.
Absolutely.
They banned him from Hoover. You remember they banned him?
Yeah, he's still. Well, they did for a year, but we've chosen never to go there. I've never gone there since then. But what I'm saying is, everybody, that's the part most people forget why we really protest for rights, for justice. The right, even if we don't agree with people laughing or whatever, that's their motherfucking right. And
Right to call them ignorant.
Whether we
it's
agree
our right to call them ignorant.
Huh?
Well, you're right, for the haters. And it's our right to say that they're ignorant and they look like a zoo animal.
Wait. Okay, so let me ask you this question.
God damn,
if your child was unalive and everybody wanted to go protest, let me ask you a part. No. Because see, y'all, it's like y'all be missing the bigger picture here. If your child was unalive and everybody in Alabama said we finna protest for the haters' child, I pray to God it never does happen. But if it was to happen, would you like people laughing at you being right there at that protest and you crying over your fucking child and somebody screaming no justice, no peace because your child unalive that's been let go and be? I'm trying to understand what the fuck y'all black people coming from with this shit.
I'm not Trina. I'm sorry, Trina. Aries, will you listen? I said you're right. It's serious, and that's what a lot of people are failing to realize. But I was also saying that there are multiple things that go on, whether we agree. Did you not hear me say whether we agree to it or not?
And that's why I said I don't like the majority of y'all.
Me, I said whether we agree, all of those things do happen. Regardless of how we think is that serious.
Exactly. People laugh at protests all the time. There's people who protest outside of Planned Parenthood, and you got people laughing at it and everything. So people laugh at protests.
It doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it right. But this is not anything new. And I think I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think a lot of people didn't take AJ serious because of her character on this app.
No, hold on. We ain't gonna hurt.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna keep it real.
No, hell no. Hold on. Y'all talk about it happened. Hold on. Y'all talk about it happened.
Think it's right or not. Think it's right or not. Serious it is.
Yeah, and that's why Harry is.
Serious it is.
Yeah, and that's why Harry said.
I think if you want to certain extent, some of these people that are making arguments on this side of TikTok about certain things, especially about social justice issues. Hold on, I'm gonna keep it real, Trina. Hold on, you talking?
Just became a fucking high piece, and Frank, I'm just not keep it real. Frank already do like you now. You afraid to tell the truth now.
Actually, cannot make those type of arguments because a lot of y'all is fucking ignorant.
Never mind, wait. You can wait, Bella. Hold on. Frankie, y'all, just give me 1 second. Let me say this, because the comments are literally spamming about the glitch. So, y'all can have whatever kind of conversation y'all want, but maybe just think of the language. Just think of the language just to protect the live. Because we did know you can get guest violations now. You can't appeal it when a guest violates. Just maybe think of the language. Because if not, we'll count to 5 and this page will be gone too. So maybe let's argue or debate and talk demurely with the right language. I think that's what we should do just a wee bit. Just a little bit, though, okay?
With that brain.
Sorry, I'll clean it up. Sorry, Bill.
Okay, so can I finish talking? I think that a lot of it was... Trina, come on. Yeah, you gotta have some self-control. Trina, come on.
Sure, go ahead.
Trina, come on. You just keep on muting. You gotta have some kind of self-control a little bit. Control yourself a little bit.
You have self-control, and you know that's gonna get the opposite of what you're trying to get. Now, I said, go ahead.
Come on, Trina.
And I'm gonna say this right here. You know, we all laugh about everything, and the person that is being laughed at or the situation never thinks it's motherfucking funny. Never. And
speak for yourself, because I don't laugh when it comes down to y'all talking about people's kids. And I don't laugh.
I didn't say specific kids. I said everything.
Because y'all don't have morals on this motherfucking app. I mean,
I said everything, Aries.
Sorry, Bella. Y'all don't have no morals and no values on this app.
I
don't laugh when it comes down to kids.
I'm sure somebody can point the finger at some shit you've laughed at that maybe another person didn't.
Come back if you can. They just reported you. Come back if you can.
there's a lot of stuff that's laughed about on this app, and there's a lot of ignorance on this.
Which box is for Aries?
When it comes to a lot of social justice issues, a lot of these people that are making these arguments right now are some of the same people that set back why certain white people was in certain spaces, and they allowed the bull crap to be said. So my thing of it is that now let's not sit back and act like, oh my God, we're also moral over here when, hey, y'all done laughed at people's kids, y'all done did a lot of shit. So my thing is clock yourself before you clock somebody else, for real.
I do the same thing, and I can say I be wrong on some of the shit I laugh at. We all do it, regardless of whether we want to say it or not. But when it's some serious shit, I'm motherfucking on it.
Oh, I can clock myself, and I can't recall myself laughing at any serious situation on this app. When it comes to
I ain't never laughed at nobody child being harmed. That's why I get so sick of y'all bringing up some shit that, while true enough, diabolical, was some internet shit. The child ain't heard nothing about it. Only thing that happened is the parent got pissed off and the people that support the parent got pissed off. And I'm not excusing it as fuck the fuck up, but when it comes to a child actually being harmed or unalived, stop comparing this TikTok BS. Sorry, Bella, I forgot we ain't supposed to be cussing. Stop comparing this TikTok nonsense to people actually being harmed. Please, it's not the same thing. It ain't gonna never be the same thing.
Katrina, I got a question. Do you guys really care about people's kids when you guys are like doxing their addresses and everything? Are we worried about people's kids being harmed at that time?
who are you talking to?
I'm talking to
Yeah, who are you talking to? Because who address I doxed?
I'm just asking a general question.
Well, you can't ask me nothing generally.
We're speaking in general up here.
I ain't speaking nothing. I'm speaking direct.
Oh, because I have never done that.
Okay, so Aries, if it wasn't
gotta ask the person that did it.
Why did all you guys come unmuted if it wasn't you?
No, because you said
You
y'all.
guys just hop into things that don't fall.
All right now.
You
Back-
don't
come
hold
on
on.
now.
Hell, because we in the panel. We said
We
y'all.
ones up here talking.
You guys unmuted to answer the question and said, who you talking about? I'm giving a general statement.
Hey, I get so tired of y'all deflecting. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna
You
tell you
running
this,
a whole
Frankie.
marathon
I'm
to
gonna
get
tell
away
you
from
this,
this.
Frankie.
It's ridiculous.
I get so tired of y'all deflecting. Every time somebody do something today, y'all bring back something that somebody else did a year ago or 2 years ago. But if you're gonna keep on trying to deflect and bring back what somebody did a year ago or 2 years ago, motherfuckers, y'all need to don't bring that up, because y'all are still in them people's face. Y'all are still around supporting the people that do the BS when it comes down to talking about kids. Y'all are the same people that y'all.
Hold on, Eric, because she gaslighting us. Frankie, you said, Trina, let me ask you a question. Now you talking about you was asking the girl. Hey, let's hear now. Me and Aries is right. Period, Frankie. You want some nonsense? You sit up here jogging a motherfucking marathon. The guy suspected that girl sounds stupid as hell, and everybody that agreed with her did.
Bella, what's your cash app? The people want to know. And Aries,
Stupid as heck.
I will be inclined to tell you, and the people that, well, not even going to include the people, but you got to, take the advice that you just gave. That is what I will say. And
What
I
advice?
the advice about not bringing shit up from blah, blah, blah.
No, I'm saying no. When I do something on this app and somebody confront me about what I have done, I don't deflect from a year or 2 years ago.
I agree with the deflection part about it.
No, I talk about what I am doing right then and there when I am wrong. Now, of course, when y'all are on this app and y'all are speaking about what somebody's doing today, and y'all sitting up here giving them all the backlash, yep, sometimes I do say, y'all the same motherfuckers that be around the motherfuckers that talk about people, kids.
Okay, you know where I was going with it.
Yeah, I do that now. But when the spotlight is on me, guess what? I don't deflect and make up excuses about what other people did a year ago.
Yeah,
I go ahead and I take accountability for what I did. Whether if I say, you know what, I know I'm wrong, but I ain't gonna apologize. F them.
Yeah, Aries, I'm not gonna lie. Every time you hop in the panel, you talk about what HB did. So
I don't give a fuck. I mean, because if you want to suck on HB coochie now, go ahead and you can start doing it now.
Nobody's coochie on this app. To believe that.
Okay, yeah, because guess what? HB is the last person that ever should speak up for kids.
Exactly.
And because guess what? That was something that was done to me personally.
But I'm saying a lot of people.
Okay, I don't give a damn.
Okay,
she did something to me personally. I don't care about what she did to everybody else on the app. That's what she did to me. So I can speak on what she did to me as much as I want to speak on her. Sure can.
Aries, you're clocking people on things that you don't even do yourself.
What the hell?
Aries, every time we hear from you, it's about the same minute.
First of all, what I just said is, if I have done something wrong, I'm not going to compare what nobody else did to what I did to deflect. Now, give me one situation when Aries was called out for something that she did, and I deflected off of myself and brought up somebody else a year or 2 years ago to try to deflect away from what I did.
No, I'm just playing around with you.
Yeah, I know, because I haven't done that. No, give me an example. Everybody, y'all, for the haters, you a blogger. I know, and I know for the haters, I know we cool, but call me out. Because I know you're a blogger, so you have a good mind.
Right, but and that's the reason I was saying that. It is not to call anybody out. It's supposed to have been about the seriousness of the protest. And the only reason I said anything about laughter is because things do happen. Love, when you were hurt behind that funeral thing, and I'm going to get off of that, There were people laughing that other people said it wasn't motherfucking funny. Okay, people laugh at things that we might not supposed to, and I say we because I put myself in all kind of shit. It's the truth. But we all do it, whether it's right or wrong. We all do it. People was laughing when you said I did your baby funeral. I didn't even see it. So
no,
I mean,
for haters, I didn't know. For haters, no. Heartbreaker said you did that.
Okay, but you said I did when you said I. Okay, she gone. No problem. Say we all do it. When I say we all do it, I'm not saying. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, but they're literally still reporting. So the only thing I'm really asking y'all to do, if y'all can continue to just run the likes up, keep the engagement going, at least that way for the things that they're reporting for, that it won't get us taken down. So if we're not doing things that they're reporting for, then we can keep the page up. But they're literally just going to keep flagging until it goes down. So try y'all best. Just watch what y'all say. We can have the conversation. But all I'm asking y'all to do is just run up the likes. Run up the likes, keep the engagement going.
Apologize to anyone I offended in the comments when I say we all do it, because at some point I do think that all of us have laughed at something that someone would not find funny, but I'm not saying it to be disrespectful.
All right, so we're literally going to finish listening to the clip just so all sides is heard. Make sure that everything is being assessed fairly. Okay.
But you know, the things that could have, good morning, Poetic, I'm sorry, good morning, Poetic, but things that could have affected, and I want to know the man with the situation because I really don't know the situation, maybe I should probably Google it, was the man who this stuff happened to, who they were marching for, was he autistic?
I'm not really sure if he was autistic. I didn't see that in the article. Maybe I missed that point, but he did.
I'm trying to figure out what Asia Baby's comment about, oh, why is the autistic mom laughing at something like this have to do with, what does autism have to do with the situation? Was the man autistic or something?
I don't know. Let me go into $2 Live and ask that question because they kept saying stuff about autism, and I was a little confused. I'm like, I don't understand what autism and a kid have to do.
But Candy, are we going to be outraged that HB said that she hoped that my two sons get the same treatment that these boys just received, that it happens to me with my two boys? Are we going to be outraged about that?
So that's what Miami was saying. Like, we have to be outraged for that.
Like, are we going to be outraged about that? That you just wish death upon my children, son, strong, intelligent young men who are not statistics in society, who have careers and graduating and doing great and living in a home with their mother that has taken great care of them by her motherfucking self, doing the goddamn thing. Or are we going to be outraged about that? Why you sitting here saying that we were laughing and doing this because of AJ's TikTok shenanigans that she's putting on for, why she may have been passionate on the ground.
Ferry said he was just working his FedEx shift, not sure about any autism. That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand what autism had to do with it. On top of that, if he was autistic, so a woman who made fun of an autistic child went to march for somebody who had autism. When she told me the worst thing that could have happened in my life happened to me, I had a rotten child.
And Erica, to answer your question, right, that's exactly what Miami was saying. Like Miami Bone, she was saying, like, you know, if we're going to be outraged, we have to be outraged. Anyone you go over there, remind to be outraged at this.
Yeah, she did say that. She said the worst thing that could have happened to me already happened to me.
I'll be back. Let me find out because I need to know because I didn't understand where autism came from. So, I need to get clarity on that. So I'll be right back.
Okay, Candy, you'll be blocked by the time they're gonna block you over there. But yeah, I know, because I just know I would hope that he didn't have autism when she called my baby Rodney and said some spore came out my motherfucking ovaries. I would hope not. That's what I'm saying. Y'all hoes stop playing on this motherfucking app. Y'all bitch stop playing. $2, you so stupid. Yes, Coffee. And you so motherfucking stupid. You gonna say, oh, ain't this her month? Who month? Yes, Devin, that's what they said, because I have an autistic child that I should not be laughing at.
Not no correlation. They're just doing that shit because that's what the fuck they do.
Right. But $2 said, oh, ain't this mama? I don't know what the fuck the month got to do with it. Bitch, it's April. It's April. And April 1st, April Fool's been gone. Y'all hoes need to be quiet. Y'all day already gonna pass for y'all to be goofy.
And let's be clear. Let me be clear that as an autism mom, a child on the spectrum, it ain't no fucking month. It's every goddamn day. I'm a parent every motherfucking day. Day in, day out. I don't have to be celebrated on no 1 month or making no awareness on no 1 month because I live that shit day in and day out. Oh.
That. With my beautiful smart.
That's like saying I'm black, but ain't it Black History Month? You sound fucking stupid as fuck.
Right. They want bitches to be mad about them. Y'all hoes, y'all mad because y'all thought, that's what I'm saying. Like, autism is not it's a thing for y'all. Y'all think it's a thing for y'all. It's like a noun for y'all. I think autism for y'all is a noun. It's a person, place, or it's a thing. That's not what it is, baby. This is my life. This is the life that I walk in every single day. And y'all don't ever hear me like, what? I'm trying to figure out what's y'all issue. Y'all got beef with autism or something? Because what's y'all issue with autism? Why is y'all always talking about it? Why y'all always talking about it? Y'all don't ever hear me. You got somebody that hosts the autism live every single day. Y'all don't ever hear me talking about it. Y'all don't ever hear me sad about it. Y'all don't hear me. Do y'all see me living a sad life? I don't see me living a sad life, baby. We live regular over here. And I thank God. Because when I go and I watch other moms and I watch their stories and I watch how, you know, some situations I hinder them. I get up and I go to work. I work 12-hour shifts overnight. I get off of work. I take my kids to school. They both go to school. I pick them up. They eat. They go out places. Y'all don't never hear me sad, stressed, or depressed. I think y'all got autism confused with something else. Y'all really need to do y'all research, baby. That's not how it works. Okay? That's not how it works. Y'all need some help. I think y'all need help. Y'all need to go to Poetics Live so she can educate y'all. Because autism and us laughing ain't got no correlation, baby. Y'all need to figure some things out and come back and try it again. Too, y'all, you need to shut up. Because I don't know how you a nurse and you always trying to do something. But like I said, let me just go back and clock some shit like I clocked before. The first thing is that I have never seen nobody cause of death be laughing. Right, it's not a burden for me, exactly. Y'all see me take trips, I be on. I just took my kids on a trip, like, but the first thing, and again, we don't know, like, we don't know. The crazy part about it is that y'all mad because, like, I come on here, and that's probably why I receive the support, but also the hate at the same time what I receive, because I come on this bitch and I just be unapologetically myself. We don't know what y'all got going on. $2, we don't know. Your ovaries may just be right, and you ain't even got no kids. Why you always worried about somebody with kids? I don't know. I don't know what your obsession with kids. You posted drop kids on your thing. You posted Trina daughters. You put Trina daughter's baby face on a stripper body and had it as your profile picture going around. Had it as your profile picture going around. $2. This is how diabolical you are. You called the police on Bray King, unwarranted, about some stupid shit, which could have potentially put Bray King in the same situation of what AJ is out there marching for. Let's clock the hypocrisy, okay? Let's clock that. You did some crazy shit. Laughing ain't never bothered no motherfucking body. You called the police on somebody and then motherfucking turned it into the domino effect by giving the people the motherfucking information for them to do what they doing, and you landed another bitch in jail. Kiana need to blame you for the reason that she in motherfucking jail. Cause that shit spun a block so fast. So shut your ass up. Not only that, you lied as a joke. Let's not forget, lied as a joke because you were upset and because you can't regulate your motherfucking emotions and accused a man of trying to essay you in the bathroom at his own event. Are the motherfucking people forgetting?
I think they forgot that part.
So nobody's taking your word for it, ho. You gotta come with some other shit. Nobody protesting the market behind your stupid ass. Because all we gonna do is motherfucking fall anyway from walking behind you and slipping on that motherfucking oil that's dripping out your head. And then you lied on me and I told these people that I told you that I got HIV. Made up a whole scenario that I called you and told you that I have HIV. And you want to talk about somebody laughing? You can't tell nobody what the fuck to do. Yeah, go ahead, Candy. Sorry.
I thought you did. So I didn't get an answer. They didn't bring me an account. But I think I heard that, so I'm not really sure. Nobody confirmed or denied it in the comments. So I asked, like, did the kid have it? Like, who had it? Nobody answered, right? But I also want to make you aware that somebody, I'm not really sure who it is. It looks like they have a troll page. They're going into this live, going to that live, bringing, like, false information. I have screenshots of it. You want me to just show it real quick? So they're in the comments somewhere. I don't know who they are.
You can show it. I can't big box on this page. I don't know why.
Okay. Steve. I don't know if you can see it. It says Knuckles 2025. What 2025? It says, don't let Candy up. She's coming to bring Vine's daughter in there. That was never true. This is, I don't know if y'all can see that page. Like, can you see that? This person.
A bistro? Who
Yeah.
got a bistro Paul? Who the hell is that light-skinned man in your profile picture? That's how you look like Vessel and Al. Now, let me stop. Let me keep, because I got something to say about the case, but that just threw me off. I looked over there. I said, what the fuck? Y'all go ahead.
The Guardian is here, y'all.
Saying not Erica, saying her child is live, and she lives a day in and day out. She lives a day in, day out.
Bistro, was there something you wanted to add?
I didn't want to interrupt. I'm still, taking it all in. One of the thoughts that came to mind while listening is that
out the microwave real quick, brother.
That's the candid. Listen, one of the thoughts that came to mind just now while listening is that when people go and do these demonstrations, right? First of all, I take it back to like going to church, and bear with me here. I know it's going to be a little hard for some of y'all to grasp. It's kind of like going to church. Kids laugh in church. Kids do irreverent things in church. And what adults do in that situation, they grab them by the hand, they pinch them, they let them know, put them on alert. You're not going to do that here, right? Some of these kids never grow up, and some of us grow into that same childlike behavior. We misbehave in places where it's supposed to be serious. And we all know what goes on. Now, do we make a big hoopah and holler about it every day, about what somebody's doing that might be inappropriate? Sensible people have other things to do, and it's not that important, right? About demonstrating though, something is serious, like quasi, like going to church. I'm not saying they're the same thing, but a serious situation like that, when people are having a serious protest, which all protests are, I'm not trying to belittle any, but when people are in a protest, a demonstration, check this out. They're exercising their First Amendment right to free speech. They're exercising their ability to bring their causes to and or against whatever their factional purposes are. In that vein, as long as they are able to stay focused on their mission, the kids laughing shouldn't bother them. It shouldn't be something that disturbs the purpose of the intent, the purpose of the demonstration. And so when I'm listening to this whole situation about arguing about the hypocrisy of someone laughing at a demonstration, or the hypocrisy of someone laughing at autism, or whatever the case may be, you can't have it both ways. If it's wrong to laugh about somebody laughing at about autism, it's just as wrong as somebody laughing about autism. But in the grand scheme of things, how serious is that? Is it going to take away from the purpose of the demonstration? Is it going to take away from the drive and the need to draw more attention to autism? Where are we going with all that? We can argue, yell, and call each other all kinds of names, the hoes and the bitches and all like that. But what does that mean to the cause?
Yep.
Just my thoughts.
And that's really it. So,
Agree.
you can explain them.
It's a now. That's what I'm saying. They hear what they want to hear. That girl being told about her son. It's a now for me.
I gotta go to work. Y'all have a blessed day, ladies. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be in the comments. Bye, y'all.
So many grown people just, I never seen so many grown people just so pressed on just one person. I just can't understand it. I thought I said, my page is gone. I thought that, it's but the hype. It's like, bitch, at this point, I'm the hype. Like, I'm the motherfucking hype. Y'all hoes work hard to get the motherfucking pages down, and bitch, it's like I'm still the motherfucking hype. I'm still the hype. Like, it's sad. I hope I can't wait for the day you bitches wake up and get y'all some motion for real. So y'all can get out of my business and let me talk about what I want to talk about on my motherfucking live. I can't wait till the day y'all hosts find y'all something to do. Don't worry about me. But I know one thing for motherfucking sure, $2 and goddamn HB. Y'all don't need to be talking about nothing, HB. You need to just go sit down somewhere and stop lying all the time. At this point, I'm y'all hoes leader because y'all just follow all
right, so I think there's some confusion. Torian in the audience said, Bella, this is not funny. For those that do not know, when Bray King turns his camera on, there's literally banter. So
I gotta explain nothing to the fucking terrain. She laughing at me. She not worried about that motherfucking clip.
It's not even a situation. So
Bella is laughing
going on in the comments?
Why the fuck is Blaze in that big box beside her?
But what's going on in the comments?
Is he Blaze?
Man, that was
Bella don't gotta explain herself to y'all. Bella, do you allow do rags in the courtroom?
yeah, no. Next thing you know, they're gonna be like, see, so Bella think the situation funny. Like, oh, didn't I tell y'all I ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit that's going on? I'm allowing y'all to talk about it, and then we're gonna keep it moving. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Come in, y'all do whatever I say. Block me, myself, and I. Y'all strange. That's strange behavior. I don't be pressed on no hoe. I promise y'all, I ain't ever stalk a bitch. Not even a bitch that I found out that was fucking with somebody that I done been fucking with. I ain't ever go around stalking no hoe. I never been on that type of weird shit. Don't nobody live rent free in my mind like that. I ain't ever stalk a bitch. I'm sorry. Y'all hoes talk about bigger than the program, bitch. At this point, I am the program. I'm the program at this point. Again, y'all do not send me no gifts. If y'all want to send a gift, just send it to the cash app, y'all. Y'all know my page is gone left and right. I keep telling y'all, do not send me no gifts. When I lost both of my pages, all of the money that was on those pages, I lost it as well. So I am timid about the gift, y'all. If y'all want to contribute anything, just send it directly to the cash app that's right there. Yes, it has a baby as a profile picture. Just send it straight there. Until I get settled in with some pages. Frankie, I don't know. We don't even know the story. That's the crazy part. That's what I'm saying. We wasn't laughing at the protest. We wasn't laughing at the protest. Yeah, when I lost my page, they took down. They don't pay when your pages get permanently banned. But we wasn't laughing at the protest because we didn't even really know what was going on with the protest. It was just the yelling. Yes, y'all. That's why I told y'all. I lost all my money. Y'all gotta help me out. Y'all want me to keep coming to the gazebo? They done took all my coins. Block me in. Y'all, they done took all my coins. Yes, guys. When you get clipped, I guess, like, for a week or two or whatever, if your payday come, you still get your payday. But if you get permanently banned, then you don't get your coins. You don't get your coins. So I lost all of my money, y'all. They came in there to be explained. Here's the time to tell y'all what's going on this morning. Thank you, Key.
Erica, you can do a recap of what happened?
All right, so that's pretty much the gist of it from Don's perspective. Now let's.
I guess they supposed to pull a drop queen at the protest and just be whispering. No offense, drop. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Let's hear what Susu and them had to say.
Can I say something right quick?
Oh, yes, ma'am. What's good, drop?
Hi, everybody. I love that scratch of the face move, Blaze. Stick it to him. But I wanted to say that it's amazing. It's amazing when instead of accepting accountability and say that I'm wrong, people like to deflect and say that $2 did this, Trina did this other person did that, Drop Queen did this. And at the time that we did it, we got clocked for it. See, that's how it works. When we're in active of doing something that's inappropriate, people say it. When Susu spoke about her daughter, people got on Susu and everybody fell behind her and the movement for autism. But now she's saying that she don't give a fuck about autism because it doesn't bother her. So we have to remember all of those things are irrelevant to the now. We are here now. So that's what we're addressing now. And what they don't like to see many times, because when you do address their favorite creators, then they start calling you jealous or hater. No, your creator just did something fucked up. And we're going to address it now. And then we're going to move on to the next person, maybe me, who do something fucked up when I cursed Braid out for bringing me up yesterday. But that's neither here or there. But I just wanted to add, it's just her time to be clocked. That's all it is. So we're clocking the bullshit and maybe the next person won't do it. Maybe the next person won't speak on somebody who's out with their boots on the ground, actually trying to make a change in our community. Just like people are hesitant to now speak on autism. That's how it works. When we see people doing something that's fucked up, if we have any type of goodness or common sense in ourselves, we're going to call them on it. That's all it is.
Okay, so I did get a Cash App message earlier. My apologies. The live did go down. It said, isn't the bailiff supposed to be neutral? The next one said, it's called Autism Awareness Month. They need help.
Is the Cash App, Bella, because the people are asking in the comments.
The Cash App is in my bio. So y'all click on my page here. It is in my bio. Just go ahead and click on the page. Click my name. You'll see the Cash App in the bio. When I said y'all not going to understand this, I'd rather you just read it, copy and paste, put it in the journal. Do what y'all do. Thank you for the support.
So, Bella, I think it should be guilty by default because the bailiff done threw the whole case.
Yeah, you know, neutral. What does neutral look like to you?
Making a bunch of nonsense excuses.
So you think Frankie's opinion was excuses?
I've been reading every single comment. Y'all know I do that. Rizzy, I am going to get you for the comment that you made about... I'm going to get you, Rizzy, for the comment that you made about Bella and Blaze being the parents and me and Trina being the kids. I'll get you later for that. What I do want to emphasize is your recent comment. Trina.
That's blasting that damn gospel.
Trina, you shouldn't even be in Messy Talk right now while you got that blasted because that's the good and this is the bad. Rizzy said Frankie swings. Hold on. Just let me get out this comment. Let me get out this comment, please. Rizzy said Frankie swings for everyone but her own nostrils. That's what I was trying to get out. But I'll handle the other comment later.
Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella. Read that comment. Say that comment again.
He commented and said Frankie swings for everybody except her own nostrils.
Erica, shout out to Don Pieces.
Good morning. Good morning. I have a quick question. Good morning. To everybody on the panel in the comments, can we please, do anybody know the names of the people which AJ was protesting for? Can y'all say the names? Because in all of this, I haven't heard anybody repeat the names that we are fighting for and on the grounds, putting boots to the grounds for. Say the names.
I almost say my brother's name, but it doesn't matter the name. It's the cause. It's all of our names. It's Blaze. It's Bella. It's Braid King. It's Trina. It's for all of us because it can be all of us. That's what it's for. We don't have to know anybody's particular name. We could say Trayvon Martin. We could say any other black person that was unalived by a YT person and didn't receive justice. This is about the cause, not just the people. You can't be serious here.
Names do matter too. In a protest, the names definitely.
But we're not protesting here.
What
It doesn't
point was
matter
that
here.
making? I'm sure AJ knows the
It
names
doesn't
because
matter
that's who was
here.
out there. We weren't out
Exactly.
there. The point is, y'all trying to bring up every little thing to excuse laughing at it. Period. Y'all are weird.
The point that she's making is that you guys are making it more about
She
the
didn't
mess
make
than
no
about the
point.
cause.
She
But
didn't make no
another thing,
point.
though, but the point that she's making is that even when this was going on, as we were clocking the mess, AJ was actually live at City Hall, and none of her friends actually streamed it. And then when I wrote it in the comments, I was actually muted because none of her friends were actually bringing light to the cause itself. Everybody was more focused on the mess. So do you guys really care about the cause, or do y'all care about the mess?
I'm sorry, Frankie, you're wrong because I saw it because they were
No, they did not stream it in there. They did not stream it in there. I actually got muted, drop. I really did. I got muted in the comments for putting it in there saying, AJ is at live right now at the City Hall. Why are we not focused on that?
I saw it on live. I saw when she was standing there and she said, oh, we going to stand by the door just in case they start tripping and want us to leave. I saw it because they were streaming it. I saw it on live.
I do just want to clarify.
But that's not true.
Let me ask
I was muted in Susu comments when she was over there clocking it, clocking the mess, but not the actual cause. So that is true. And another thing, Rizzy, you can't talk about me. Your braids look like they've been in for 6 months, and you seem like you just got them done 2 days ago. Girl, goodbye.
I'm reading the comments. I just want to clarify. HB and Susu did stream it. That is what the comments are saying. Rizzy,
I saw it in Susu's live.
Old, she said. So Drop Queen saw it in Susu. Other people saw it in HB. And Rizzy, your braids are old as hell.
Both were streaming it. Thank you.
Saying that the names matter. MOK didn't know our names. He didn't know our names. He didn't know what he did and sacrificed his life for would affect my grandchildren. He didn't know that. So that's why I said the names didn't matter. The names matter to those who were there participating. But the actions and the movements affect all of our lives. That's the point that I'm making.
He's falling in the back. Hello. Good morning, Bella.
Hey, Alex.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, good morning. Good peace rising to all y'all. I just want to say something really quick. I've been listening. I think I will forever stand on, well, I know that I will forever stand on that duality be whooping black people ass real bad. Because two things in this situation can exist. Frankie can be correct about how Messy Talk picks and chooses, but people like Drop Queen and others who are stating like at the time it wasn't comparable nor was it synonymous to what was happening, okay? Somebody talking about, well, you said this last week. What the hell does that have to do with people advocating for an unalive black child? You can speak on those things other day. If somebody hosts a messy ass live and you got folks coming up talking about this is diabolical, you know what I'm saying? This is egregious. Okay, then you could be like, you know what? How you picking and choosing? But in an event where somebody like AJ, Royale, or anybody else is hosting a live and it has nothing to do with messy talk, and people are coming at them, whether they want to stand on business or not, it is wrong. Which again, two things can exist at once. What I'm finding ironic is why are so many individuals ducking the honesty of it? Y'all don't want people to say that y'all have some fear attack. Y'all fearful of people on this app, but not calling out the obvious is kind of blowing my mind. What are we, 3 days into the situation? The bottom line is that the live shouldn't have happened. The bottom line is that somebody needed advocacy. AJ and Royale and the rest of them showed up, and that was the end of it. Comments were made that shouldn't have been made. It was in poor taste, regardless of what was said and what wasn't said about intentions. It's impact over intent, and it will forever be that. And I don't understand why nobody's standing on that. Okay? So that's pretty much my 2.2 on this. Again, I don't know why duality will black people ask so much, but I promise we will not unalive if we understand that both things happen at the same time. No shade.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bella.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good
Ricky,
morning,
bro.
panel. Good morning, comic cousins. Okay, so I gotta be honest. If y'all care so much, the people who were sitting in HB's live and the live talking about, oh, they're talking shit. If y'all care so much about what AJ was doing, y'all wouldn't have had 1.5K people in this live listening to the banter between her and Dime. Y'all would have been sitting in AJ's live while she's actively protesting. That's y'all problem. Y'all talk too much. If y'all really cared, y'all would have been sitting and supporting and promoting AJ's live stream while she was out there boots on the ground. So even though y'all don't like to be held accountable in the comment, cousins, it's on y'all this time. Absolutely on y'all. Absolutely on you. You could have been over there. Why the fuck does Edna have 1.5K in her live and AJ only has 50? And she's boots on the ground, risking her life. Y'all sitting here running your mouth about how she ran her, she's putting her life on the line for us, and you know, so that we could sleep well. And there was only 50 people in her live supporting her. Why weren't you there?
One moment.
Stop focusing on the.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question for those that were there? Is that true?
Yes. When they was going at Dime for what she said, they were more focused on the bullshit that Dime said instead of the fact that she's actively outside, still protesting, actively. So
a lot of them are saying that they were there though.
So whether they streamed it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes, it doesn't take away from the fact that AJ was live the entire time and did not address Dime at all. She was out there protesting. Y'all should not have even given Dime any of that attention. Y'all should have been focused on where AJ was at. Y'all should have been in AJ's live. Why are y'all in there? And also, let's clock this T too. Since y'all want to say that's not true, why the fuck are y'all streaming it? Y'all could have went directly to it.
I do want to say this.
So it would have never. So hold on, Bray. So it would have never got cut out by bullshit. If y'all were directly there would have been no streaming. There would have been no confusion. There would have been no interaction where anybody could ever get in between of the point that AJ was trying to make. Why the fuck are you somewhere else streaming it instead of being directly in the space? Because she was live the whole time.
She wasn't live the whole time, and that's the only part
Sure wasn't, because I could.
When Susu did go live, Susu was live before AJ was live, so I want to clarify that.
Good morning. I'm here to clear some things up. I will pull my live.
Rose, I do agree with some of your points.
Yeah, no problem. That's Kat. If I pull my live, you will see that AJ was in my panel when I went live. She wasn't even live. She was in my panel on Libra's page. Her, Royale, Libra were all in my panel.
Yes.
And then she went to go take a shower to get ready for the conference.
Okay, so my point remains.
She wasn't live. Hold on,
She went live. Let's get to when she went live.
Hold on, babe. I'm here to clean up what she said. I'm here to clean up what she said. I'm here to clean up what you said. Hold on. I'm here to clean up what you said. Okay? So that is not true. She was in my live when I went live. When I ended my live, she went to the conference and I went into her live and we were listening to her talk to Tamir Rice's mother. Hold on 1 second.
The day before.
I was in her live the day before as well. But not a lot of people were, but guess what they did?
Exactly.
They on the blog.
We're not talking about yesterday. We're talking about 2 days ago. Not yesterday.
No, that's not the point you just made. That's not the point you just made.
No, that is the point that I made. The day that she was outside and she was protesting, not a conference, when she was outside, boots on the ground, she only had 50 people. She was live. I remember it was 2 days ago, not yesterday.
But Susu wasn't live that day.
2 days ago, yes, she was live. Alex,
she was live yesterday. No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
She didn't even know about the video.
I was scrolling TikTok. I have all her pages blocked except that one. I didn't know about that one. That's how I saw it myself. What the fuck? I saw it myself. I was scrolling TikTok and saw it. She was live. She was outside. She was wearing a white shirt. She was outside.
I'm talking about Susu Rose. Susu wasn't.
I'm not
didn't even know about the video.
She was live. Both of them were live. I'm not lying.
Good morning.
If I'm tripping, if I'm not mistaken, I Live for This Shit has the clip of her being outside 2 days ago on that backup page. AJ was live. She had 50 people in her live, and there was 1.5K in Edna's live. I saw it for my own eyes because somebody that I follow set up in Susu's live for me to see it. At the end of the day, both of y'all were live. Y'all were talking about what Dime had said 2 days ago. The people should have been more focused on what AJ was doing 2 days ago when she was outside. That same day is when the motherfucking police tried to block her way. I could not like somebody and still want to make sure that motherfucker is safe. I'm just like that. That's how I am. When I heard that she was in a sundown town 2 days ago and motherfuckers try to block her in, I don't give a fuck if I don't like you. I want to make sure you get the fuck safe. So I went to check to make sure she got there safe. I don't give a fuck. That's just me though. So I know what the fuck I'm saying ain't no lie. Because I don't even like the bitch. And I saw it for myself. So y'all were in live, 1.5K, talking about Dime and the shit that she said. AJ was actively live. They have the recording on I Live for This Shit of her actively live.
Okay,
so like I said,
is this a monologue? Jesus!
Like I said, and I will keep saying, if y'all cared so much, y'all wouldn't have been streaming shit. Y'all would have been actively in the live. If y'all cared so much, y'all would have ended your shit 2 days ago when she was actively protesting, and all the people would have been in her shit instead of streaming it with only 50 people in hers.
Zay, I will.
Wait, Alex,
I need to respond. I need to
Susu.
respond. Can I fucking talk? God damn
Yeah,
it.
go ahead, Susu.
Listen, so the whole point being, a lot of people were not in her live the day of the protest. What happened was people watched the protest on the blogs. Exactly why Dime and them were recapping the protests in her live. Am I correct or am I not, you guys? They were recapping. Okay, hold on. They were recapping it in the blogs. Now, a lot of people, whether they cared, whether they didn't care, when they heard the recap, they hold on. God.
Make sure you add the next day.
Girl,
the recap was the next day.
Talk. Like, you have to let people talk.
The recap was the next day.
I did not interrupt you. So hush.
The recap was the next day.
Oh my fucking God. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it, lady. You don't know how to
No.
Go to hell. You prove my point.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Everybody will be interrupting left and right. Y'all both just heard Susu talking, and y'all keep interrupting her, Rose.
Rose, what happened to your healing? What happened to the healing?
I didn't interrupt you, Rose, so let Susu talk. I'm just trying to come up here talking too. If everybody gonna interrupt, then I'm gonna interrupt everybody. Susu didn't interrupt the fuck thing, so just let Susu talk. Now I'm just trying to come up here and do the same thing. If y'all want to interrupt, I'll interrupt this whole motherfucking show. Susu, finish your sentence. Susu, finish your sentence. You give a fuck because you back. You give a fuck because you back. Go ahead, Susu. Go ahead, Susu.
Any fucking ways. That's when people got the fuck upset when they seen it on the blogs that these girls were talking shit about a fucking protest. Which then the next day is why I had 1.5 in my live and AJ was over there and she wasn't live and people were upset because half the people that were in my live don't even go into AJ's live. They were upset about the fact that motherfuckers was talking shit about a fucking protest. So everything is happening in order and happening retrospectively. The point you fucking made is null and void. You're saying I'm live complaining about what a bitch said about a protest while the bitch is out there protesting. That's not true. That's cap. And I'm here to say you're capping yet again.
Thank you. Now that we have a quick pause. Kilo low. Bitch, your daddy sucked more dick than a little bit while you always trolling me. So bitch, let's get on that.
Like I said, she was live. I don't know where y'all friend at, because I think your friend would tell you that she was live. That lady was live every single day. Even when y'all were live, even when y'all was recapping Dime, she was live. I don't know what y'all wouldn't know that because y'all was too busy focused on Dime and not your friend who was protesting. Y'all priorities was in the wrong place.
Panel, you doofus.
Your priorities was in the wrong place, dumbass.
Okay.
Fuck.
You make it up
Fuck, weird asshole.
No,
Motherfucking straight ass motherfucking.
You're making up lies and points that are not even there.
Fuck you, bumpy lip asshole.
You're not even right.
What the fuck I said?
You're not even right.
I'm right. You know what's wrong? How your nostrils are set on your face. That's what's wrong. You know what's wrong? That big ass.
You're wrong again,
on your body, bitch. That's what the fuck is wrong. You're wrong. What's wrong is the fact that your neck is too fucking small for your body. That's what's wrong. Fuck you. You started and I'm gonna finish it.
No one likes you still.
Slow down. Hold on, y'all. Let's try to slow it down.
Can I say something real quick, Bella, and then I'm gonna drop?
Let's try to slow it down. We done already lost the last page. Let's try to slow it down, okay?
My bad, Bella.
Y'all good.
So y'all don't do this, please.
Okay, bye, y'all. I gotta clock in. Bye, everybody. Bye, Bella. Bye, y'all. Bye, bye, Susu. Bye, Rose. Bye, Alex.
All right,
bye, fat ass. Bye, Gloria. Bye, fat ass.
Bye, dirty head. Hey, Bella, can I say something real quick? I'm sorry. Wait, Bella, I gotta go for real. I gotta go. Listen. Rose not lying though. Rose is telling the truth. Rose, that day when I was live, they was screaming my live while AJ was, because AJ was still outside. We was listening to the clip, and then somebody was like, "Oh, AJ still on," and told us to go to the live. So we did go over there, and they was already live streaming me, and AJ was still actively on live outside, right? So
Stream you. We listened to clips, recorded clips.
Get your bestie, Miss Westy. Get your bestie, Braid. Get your bestie, Braid.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Let you talk.
Get it.
So you need to get a motherfucking life, stupid bitch. Go down.
I know you ain't talking. You gotta get some
let me know when I can go, Bella. Let me know
checks for the bumpy ass lips.
Stop, y'all.
I ain't got no bumpy lips, bitch. But you got a bumpy neck, hoe.
Stop,
please.
Rose, stop. Dime, go, please.
Don't tell me to stop when your friend interrupted Dime.
Y'all stop. I said,
tell her stop interrupting Dime.
Stop. Dime, go ahead, please.
Wait, this is not your show. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up before I get on you. Go.
Rose, I don't care how much you kiss Dime ass, she's not going to protect you. You're lying.
Nobody's ass.
You're kissing ass, and she's not going to protect you. You're lying and you're wrong, Rose.
Rose not kissing my ass. Rose not kissing my ass. Rose was talking shit too. Drop what you talking about.
But Rose is wrong. Well, how's she talking shit, not talking licking ass today?
So here's what's crazy, right? Here's
and just because people chose to gather in one location doesn't negate that they still watch.
Because y'all were too busy in other lives where Dime was being discussed.
If we chose to gather in Susu's live, that's what we chose to be. That's just it. It's just that simple.
Quiet while other people was talking, Bella. Can I finish?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, so anyways, Rose is not lying. There was a point, not the entire time, but there was a point where they were screaming me while AJ was actively out there protesting, right? And secondly, if they were so concerned about, whatever it is and bringing awareness to whatever they were bringing awareness to, instead of screaming me for their people to hear the negativity, why did they not focus on just re-screaming it, over and over, just doing the protest, bring awareness to the protest? There were clips on the blog that they could have recapped of AJ actively doing the protest to keep the awareness and the focus on that. Y'all bring attention to the negativity by coming to scream me for 1.5K people to hear, which is not going to change shit. I'm still in the motherfucking house. So instead of y'all bringing awareness to that, y'all should have brought awareness to the protest and the protest only, not me. Just replay the protest over and over and over so your friends and your people and your supporters can focus on that. Y'all went and y'all played my live, which I guess, brought awareness for people to come and now, for people to come now and to focus on me. A lot of people probably wouldn't even know about it if I wasn't talking negative about it, right? Because y'all played my live and then they went to the blogs to go look at AJ protest. Y'all should have kept it on the protest and kept playing the shit over and over to keep the awareness and keep the focus on that. And I'm still gonna be motherfucking laughing and then a bitch don't do shit about it. Thank you, Bella. Rose not lying.
Rose is lying, and you're lying too, because we never even fucking streamed your live. Those were all clips, to the point where I said, turn her stupid ass mouth off. I don't want to hear her. She sound dumb as fuck, and I feel stupid when I listen to her. Now, Drop is my witness, and she's very unbiased. Drop, did we ever stream Dime's live?
No, you never streamed Dime's live. Who I heard Dime's live from was in HB Live. And because people chose to gather in your live to watch the protest, I wanted to hear everybody else's commentary on the protest. Nothing wrong with that. It was quiet, and I don't even think I was able to find AJ because, like you said, she was on somebody else's panel. Even when AJ came up, I asked in the comments
50 times. We repeating the same shit to them 50 times. Drop. We didn't say this 50 times to them.
Yeah, I'm about to sit here and play
what the problem is?
You just want to have something to talk about. Let me tell you something. You gotta be a stupid ass bitch to have something to say about a protest. You gotta be a dumbass bitch to have somebody to back you up on that. So Rose, stupid big back hoes is dumb, okay? Stupid, corny ass bitches.
Rose,
girl, figure out how to grow the front of that.
Rose, even if what you said was true, Rose, it doesn't negate the fact that what
was done was wrong. You can say all of that, but it's irrelevant. So now you're derailing the conversation. It does not matter where we were. It does not matter where we were. We were doing it. It does not matter how many people were there watching or listening. What was said was wrong. Well, you didn't say it was wrong.
I never said that anything that Don said was right.
Because that's what the conversation
I never
is about.
said that.
I never said
irrelevant. Rose never said that what Don said was right.
Okay, well, that's what you should have came up here saying. Because how many people that was in AJ Live is irrelevant?
That's not what I said.
How many people that was in AJ Live was irrelevant?
That's not what I said.
You made no point. Your point.
What I literally said was that y'all are
irrelevant.
on the bullshit that Don said.
Irrelevant to the conversation. That a bitch, that's a fugitive that sent kids to set people up and rob people from Craigslist ain't calling nobody dumb. Bitch, you sent kids out there to do the same thing that possibly could have happened to what AJ was protesting for. You could have had those little boys on the line. I know you ain't talking.
You don't give a damn.
Shut the fuck up.
No, we're not on them terms no more. Go ahead, Dom.
What the fuck is you talking about, bitch? You had little 13 and 14-year-old boys
bro.
out there motherfucking robbing people from Craigslist. I know a fugitive ain't talking. Now, me personally, I have never caused any harm to kids. Laughing have never caused any harm to any motherfucking body, right? But yeah, setting kids up to go rob someone, that's very harmful, Susu.
You're laughing.
Before you talk about me, bitch, clean up in front of your motherfucking front door and focus.
The people are in an uproar right now because your laughter felt like a slap in their face.
Ray, be for real.
And I am being for real. I got this, Rose. I got this, Trina.
What is y'all talking about? I don't give a fuck with that bitch. Say her opinion don't matter. She should have thought about that when she was meeting those people off of Craigslist, taking that shit with those kids. How the fuck a fugitive don't call somebody dumb, bitch? You done went to prison and did your time and come back out thinking like you so smart. You're still a criminal, you dumb bitch.
You have a problem with criminals? Because I'm sure some of those ladies that's in your Pinellas criminals
too. And if they are,
it's becoming a deflection. The fact of the matter is,
it's becoming a deflection when you came up.
Oh my God, girl, hold your tongue.
Exactly.
So my thing is,
you don't mess with kids.
At the end of the day, hold your tongue.
Hold your tongue. Pay your rent. Yeah, for old people. So you go the opposite end of the spectrum. You don't fuck with kids. You fuck with old ladies. That's what they do. You manipulate their mind and take their money. That's what you do. That's what you do. And I'm waiting on the day where they come in and get you.
I bet you those little boys couldn't. Bitch, I bet you those little boys couldn't defend them motherfucking selves. So you somebody that extorted old people, they can speak up for their motherfucking self. But those kids that you were manipulating, I bet you they couldn't, bitch. Now pay to drop me, hoe. The fuck is you talking about? This whole conversation is deflection. I never laughed at the motherfucking calls.
Susu, don't come back up here. Do not come back up here, Susu. HB on the way. Don't worry about it.
I don't give a fuck.
Look, can I say something?
Susu, you stay down.
Good morning, Bella. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a cold. Can I say something? I'm going to say Jalen Hall.
You on mute, Bella.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, the Bailiffs had to come get y'all. I'm sorry.
Can y'all hear me?
Who all got? Hold on real quick, Libra. Who all got?
Rose got. Dom got.
The bailiffs just dropped them. It's 50 to bring them back, y'all. 50 to bring, I think it's 50 to bring them back.
Look, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get down. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a cold. I'm going to say Jordan Hill. I'm going to say Bridget Hall. I'm going to say Rasheen Carter. Say the fucking names. Y'all up here with all this dumbass shit that don't make no fucking sense. Y'all hoes got all these opinions about this and that and that and this. Like I said, AJ did it for all the little brown boys, for all the brown men. Fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all missed the whole concept. Listen, y'all missed the whole concept of what AJ did. It was not just about, excuse me, Frankie. Excuse me, Frankie, I'm talking. I'm fucking talking. I waited to get patient to talk.
You big back motherfucker.
You stupid ass, nasal nose ass bitch. Shut the fuck up. Sir, shut up. Sir, shut the fuck up. I waited patiently to get up here and fucking talk. You stupid ass fucking bitch. I waited patiently to fucking talk.
Girl, bye. Girl, get out of here.
Like I fucking said, y'all missed the whole